first start dating someone, it's exciting and there's so much to talk about and there's so much to learn about each other. But the longer the relationship lasts, the harder it is to maintain that connection, or at least it can be. That's why we've brought in the expert today.
Well, Laurie Berzack is the Carolina Matchmaker. Today, she has tips for keeping the connection from the beginning of the dating to a long-term relationship. There you go. That is going to be some exciting stuff. How are you doing today?
I am feeling great. How about you?
Well, good. Doing well, Laurie.
You said to me earlier before we started the segment that you're happy that we're talking about relationships and not just the dating part.
Right.
Because there's a lot of information out there about dating and finding the right person.
Yes.
And then we just kind of end it there. We need to talk about maintaining that relationship.
Yes, and I'd like for people to maintain their relationship so they're not coming into my office telling me that they're looking for spouse number 2 or spouse number 3 because they could never figure out how to maintain the relationship. So, you know, maybe we can, it'll be less business for me, but better karma for the world.
Okay, so some things that couples today can do to enhance their relationships.
So I love what you said before. You need to always be thinking about dating your partner. Whether you're with somebody for 3 months or for 30 years, always think about your partner as somebody that you're pursuing, somebody that you're courting. So if you went out on a first date with somebody and they pulled out their cell phone and they were busy glancing at it the whole time and responding, you would be upset, right? That would be a pretty bad date. But I can't tell you how many couples, probably including myself, I hate to say it, sometimes, right, we all are guilty of this, sit and we're half talking to our partner, half glancing through our Facebook, Instagram, and emailing correspondence.
Right.
We need to give our full attention to our partners and to our relationships. I mean, that's like the most critical thing. You need to really treat that as the #1 priority in your life. So put away the cell phones, sit and really be. Even if it's just for 30 minutes a day, just talking to your partner, it's so important.
You know, when people always say this, there's no more spice in the relationship, no more spice. It's really boring. It's getting a lot of boredom. How do you go ahead and you kind of rectify that situation?
Well, do different things. Like I have a friend who is taking a ballroom dancing class with her husband. So like after dinner, they're practicing ballroom dancing. Play tennis. Make a date night. Take a cooking class with Alyssa, the chef, who's going to be on later. I love that. You know, I mean, just try some different things. My husband and I started doing personal training together. We'd never worked out together, and so you know we're always sort of pushing and motivating each other, and a little friendly competition there. And it's something new to talk about in a long. I mean, I'm married 21 years now. In a long-term relationship, you need to spice it up and do different things.
I love that idea. Think about something that would be fun for you to do together, something different.
Something on your bucket list.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, when you add kids into the mix, we know that life gets really chaotic. Laurie, what advice do you have for couples who are trying to reconnect in the middle of stressful, chaotic times?
It is so easy to get stressed out and to either isolate or lash out at your partner. You know, when you're having any kind of domestic issue with children who had so much stress. So first of all, you need to think about your partner as #1, not the kids. And I've heard a lot of people come into my rooms and say, you know what, my wife or my husband put the kids #1 and our relationship was put on the back burner. You can't do that. First of all, it's not great for the kids to see that the parents are, you know, like this. So a solid unitary front is the most important thing. And you need to always be thinking about your partner and just do little things. Like when you're sitting on the couch together, like don't sit at opposite ends, sit next to each other, cuddle. Like, you know, even if you've seen your wife, you know, give birth, you know, compliment her when she puts on a new blouse when you go out to dinner. Like just treat each other like that your spouse is special.
I noticed my wife's hair today. I said, you have her haircut. She had a haircut. I said, oh, you got nice. What's going on?
It is such a compliment. I mean, my husband paid me the nicest compliment. Can I tell you?
Yes.
All right.
So I posted like this picture on Facebook of us from like 21 years ago getting married. And he said to me, you know, I was looking at your picture today and I think you look better now than you did back then. I was like, thank you.
It's going to be a good night. It's going to be a good night at the Berzack household.
Small things. You have to make your partner feel good. It's so important.
I know, and it's so easy to take that for granted and get busy. The busyness of the week happens, and next thing you know, you haven't spoken to each other, spoken to each other.
Yes.
That's good
and it's so easy to do.
Yeah, Carolina'sMatchmaker.com.
Wow.
Carolina'sMatchmaker.com. You have a dating event coming up?
Yes, I have a date seminar coming up for singles.
Okay.
It's all on my website, so go check it out at Carolina'sMatchmaker.com.
If you are single, I really think go to her website because she's really good at this. That's why she's the Carolina's Matchmaker. But go check it out. Laurie Berzack, thank you so much.
Thank you, Laurie.
Thank you.
Well, coming up on the show today, Chef Alyssa Gorlick is using beer from a local brewery